What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back without a microphone, but honey, my mouth big enough. We got this, okay? We will be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 15, The Reunion Part 1. But before I get to that, child, have you ever had one of them days where nothing went as planned and you like, bitch, damn, I guess I'm gonna have to work with this. I'm gonna have to just work with all this. It was just crazy, y'all. Just errand after errand, honey. I'm sick of that shit. Somebody about to Instacart these groceries, okay? And I like going to the grocery store, but like when I have to go to store after store and then they don't have this, and yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing my shit online. Okay, it was just too many errands. It was hot as hell. It was just too much. It was too much. So, what's been going on? Jocelyn, I wanted to talk about her. I think that Carlos King has a overall theme where he is talking to the greatest reality stars of all time. So he had Nene, Kenya, now it's Jocelyn. I'm thinking Tiffany New York Pollard will be next. Jocelyn looked beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman, right? Can't take that from her. But she be doing too much for me. I don't think she's like that talented as she thinks she is. Like when I was watching her, I was just like, this bitch is delusional. And don't get me wrong, Jocelyn is sexy, she's funny, she could be entertaining. She really can be all those things, but I really didn't like the things she was saying about Nene and the rest of the reality TV women that cried on Carlos King's show about how badly they are treated. Her whole thing was, yeah, you should just do your own shit. And then you got so many people saying, well, Nene should just be on her YouTube channel, and then the opportunities come like that. First off, she was working with Bravo. She's not coming down off her high horse just to do YouTube like the rest of these celebrities that probably really don't need to do it, but they like to be in a loop and they like to make the extra money. What did Mariah say, honey? I will not come off my chariots, honey, to throw tomatoes with you. It's one of them situations with Nene. You know, Nene has always been a bit bougie, a bit sedity. Now, she knows she could have did Candy's play. I was like, Nene, if you don't get your ass on over to A Mother's Love, she said she wouldn't do... she wouldn't go from a Ryan Murphy production to a Candy Burris production, honey. Okay, and Candy, honey, no tea, no shade, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to work for you, because we saw what you did to Johnny. Okay, did y'all hear Marlo when she said that Phaedra is helping to get her record expunged and they put the camera on Candy? Child, I was laughing because Candy was like, y'all are to never bring up Phaedra's name. Okay, I done cried. Okay, my way out of her ever coming back to the show. I done manipulated. Okay, like I done did all I could do never to hear Phaedra's name. How dare you? You can tell that damn Candy was having a damn narcissistic attack. I seen it, honey. Okay. But, yeah, back to Jocelyn. Y'all see how this cancer, honey, just all over the damn place. Okay, but I'm gonna get to it. She didn't know Stevie J when they, started Love and Hip Hop. Like, she had just met him, I guess, the week before. So it's like, was that love triangle fake or... And Jocelyn, they talked about she was really humble in the beginning, and that's cool. But Jocelyn, the same shit that you are coming at Nene in a covert way, because she didn't say Nene's name. She just said the other girls, they need to stop crying and whining. Bitch, there's a difference between VH1 and Bravo, okay? And it's involving the zeros, okay? When you make them coins, you wasn't making what Nene and Kenya was making on Bravo. I felt like, now don't get me wrong, I feel like Jocelyn is doing well for herself, but I felt like she embellished a bit about how much money she was making, because I could have sworn I heard of her ass having a fit about her money, people not wanting to work with her. You went through some of the same shit. And for you to not have any empathy for these other black women, it just says a lot about you, Jocelyn. And Jocelyn was never a girl's girl. She was intimidated by Dime. I don't give a damn what anybody got to say, because I love that scene with Dime, and Dime threw her damn purse at her. Matter of fact, I'm more, you guys, a fan of Dime. Jessica Dime. I love that girl. Beautiful, no nonsense. What I like about her over Jocelyn is I feel like Jessica Dime is more down to earth. She's just more like, I feel like she's more herself, and I feel like Jocelyn be trying to put on. And don't get me wrong, she had moments in the interview where I felt like, wow, she's so beautiful, with her being vulnerable, with her talking about growing up with her mom and crying and how badly she was treated. She was neglected and abandoned by her mom. And when a child runs away, it's always the parents' fault. Like, I really agree with all of that, because I always felt like that. Like, if your child is running away, you are doing something as the parent to make them want to run away. I just felt like that. Either that, or you got some sneaky link ass teenage kid. That could be the other part too, honey. You left a little bit out of that, Jocelyn. Okay. But yeah, I really understand and empathize with what she said and agreed. But then I was just like, yeah, Jocelyn has always been overly competitive with other women. That's why when Jessica Dime came on Love and Hip Hop, she acted as if she hardly even knew her. And meanwhile, honey, she had drank from the fountain of Dime, honey. That's what Dime said. Okay, and Stevie watched, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like there's a part of her that's not authentic. There's a part of Jocelyn that's a big ass hypocrite, because in one breath you sitting up here talking about how could a mother or father abandon their child and neglect their child, but didn't you just go to jail a couple of times for fighting? And you wouldn't think about your motherfucking child. Okay, so it's like, bitch, if you don't practice what you preach, that's why I can't get into her like that. I know y'all love her, but she was never my girl. I like Mimi Faust. I like her way better than her. Just more of my type of chick. And Jocelyn, why you calling Mimi a maid? Hey, maid, that maid had her own fucking business. And you just received a check. See, that's that insecurity. And I know that was a catchy phrase that Hey made, but Mimi was a motherfucking boss. And you was, playing second fiddle to her dude. And you thought that Stevie was going to be different for you. Okay, because she was on her Ariana Curry too. Yeah, he'll be different for me. My pussy is fatter and it's deeper and it's wetter and, my shit, it's the ego. As women sometimes, honey, we can mind fuck ourselves. Okay, just delusional. Okay, got that delulu. Okay? So I always got that energy from Jocelyn, but yeah, it's just like, Jocelyn, you need to go and get therapy. Stop all that fighting. You claim, you the owner of Jocelyn's Cabaret. You wrote it. I won't take that from you. because it's a big deal to step out here on your own and, and do your own business. I understand that with all the hats that I wear. So I really understand that and I respect you for that. But everything is not about money and materialism. And like I always tell y'all, just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes. So yeah, you may have the money, the credit score, the man, but how much is it worth? What do you does it really mean anything at the end of the day? You claim you're married. I never heard of this woman getting married. Is she really married to him, or are we just calling this man our husband? I question if he's good for you, because I just feel like if somebody's good for you, they're not going to be getting arrested with you. They're not going to want to watch you fight. There seems to be something very demonic about that man that she with, from what I've seen and from what I've heard. So yeah, Jocelyn, you making your own way, but at what cost? And will Bonnie Bella have a mother if you keep fighting and going to jail? And something serious can happen when you put yourself in that type of environment. And I think you feel like because you are in charge, you can control yourself. But I don't think so. And you guys, there are a lot of people that are bosses, but a lot of people, and because you may have a boss, that don't act like a boss. They don't have control of themselves. They think it's okay to be belligerent, disrespectful, dismissive, nice, nasty, condescending. So yeah, and Jocelyn, honey, she got all of that. But it's just yeah, you're pretty on the outside, but what's up with your inside? And when the hell are we going to see some true integrity where your inside and your outside, they match up? They are aligned. And that's going to be Jocelyn. That's her problem right there. Y'all know your girl. Be loving to dissect the people, honey. But yeah, it's like I don't believe you. I wish Jocelyn well, though, but I don't believe her. And she's another narcissist. She's competitive, like I said, with other women. She, and it's okay to be your own brand and have your own way about yourself. That's okay, but I don't know. I don't like this whole, I need to put down these other women so I can... it was very much so giving that. And she was trying to subliminally and covertly talk about, I'm thinking Nene and Kenya, because those are the only two that's really been, on Carlos's show, right? And Kenya, you look way better on Carlos's show, on that interview. You was giving all your Kenya Moore glory. You look good in that purple, that long hair. You look beautiful. You look youthful. You get your ass down to this reunion, and it's just like, what the hell are you doing? That the hair color was wrong. I didn't like the hairstyle at all. Kenya, I like her with a ponytail, or I like the hair down and long with curls. You got all that pretty hair. What is you doing? Less is best, Kenya. Kenya gets it when she just keeps it simple, but I didn't like her dress. No, and I'm going to mention this because I don't know if I'll be able to get to it within my commentary of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya, I caught you a couple of times. It's like you called Marlo, Miss Roper, or I don't even know who the hell that is, okay? Why you keep getting smart with her? Did y'all notice that, you guys? And I'm going to say this, Andy is sick of Kenya's ass. When I tell you he was rolling his eyes and sucking his damn teeth, he looked so annoyed, like, you bitch, you don't have no storyline. You and this punk ass man, y'all still going through this divorce. Kenya, everything with you, it fell flat. You tried to read Marlo down. Let's just talk about it now. Shit. You tried to read Marlo down with the subpoena. You handed Andy, it looked like a blank paper. And Andy was like, if you don't get this bullshit up out of here, yeah, well, you're going to have to answer for yourself. You are doing that, trying to tear Marlo down to make yourself look smarter, more sophisticated. She's on the same show as you, bitch. Ex-con and all, record not expunged. And shout out to Marlo. Marlo said she getting dick down from Scott Lee. Bitch, when I tell you I had a big smile on my face, I'm like, honey, get some, look, get all of that, okay? Because Scott Lee look like he got some good shit. And a nigga that can cook is just as good as a nigga that can fix your car. How you doing? Okay, Marlo, girl, you may have to keep that man, honey. That may be a keeper. But yeah, I just don't like the shit that Marlo and Scott Lee do on the show. It's like, do you want to? I don't think Marlo plan on, being in a relationship with him, but it's just like, that don't fit the show. All that casual shit, that's not what this is supposed to be about. We need some of you bitches to become wives. Yeah, we can have a few single people, but it's supposed to be the real housewives. I don't know, honey. Maybe it's just me. Well, we got Candy and Sonya, Monyetta, but Monyetta, you annoying as hell. I liked your outfit though. I did. I just didn't like the shit coming down your arm. I don't even know how to explain it, but I liked the color and her hair, and I thought she looked nice. Drew looked the best to me, you guys. I'm going to give it to Drew. I'm going to give it to Marlo as number 2. Number 3, we going to do Sheree. Number 4, we can do Candy. I loved her dress and the bob. But I just love those colors that Drew really killed it. Like her hair, it was good. That's my number 1 for hair too, you guys. So we got Candy. Who else? Oh, Courtney. She gotta be next. I love that dress. I loved her hair. Kenya, you gotta be last. Oh, Sonya. We'll put Sonya after Courtney. And then Kenya, you are last. No. We need sexy Kenya Moore. Remind us, bitch, of how Carlos said that his brothers, they wanted to fuck you back in the day. I need that Kenya. That Kenya that was talking to Carlos. That bitch looked good as fuck. Like, and y'all know I don't even like Kenya. But when I see her like that and then I see this bullshit at the reunion, I hate when y'all do that. You gotta bring it at the reunion. You got to. And just Kenya, there's no reason for you to go wrong. Okay, the boo bitch was cool, but the feathers, the George Washington hair, honey, it's a hell no to the no. Oh, we had Courtney and Drew going back and forth. Drew wanted Courtney not to speak on her son. I told y'all I kind of like Courtney. I think Andy, quiet as kept, kind of like Courtney because she keeps it all the way live, honey. But Courtney, you're getting way too involved. It's starting to look suspicious. Okay? I'm not a fan of Drew and all this damn lying either, though. Because, Drew, you be lying about the dumbest of shit, and we do not need a housewife on this show that lacks integrity like that. Like, we can't even, like, you cannot be Phaedra 2.0. Like, we can't be confused. God is not the author of confusion, Drew. And it's just like you just be lying and stretching shit out and trying to make a moment. And it's just, that's exactly what we do not need and want on this show. So, I don't know, you guys. In my opinion, Drew got like another season. Kenya, I don't know if you coming back because it just look like production sick of your ass. Andy is sick of your ass. He was just looking at you like, girl, what have you been doing? She mentioned that her hair spa had a soft opening because they was accusing her online, honey, of not, of lying about that and, showing some other place in the building, not her spot. And I don't know, honey. So, we waiting on the second level. She said they working on that. I think it's smart how she's doing that rather than open and then you got to wait 6 months to, get that part together. So that's smart. We'll see. We'll see, Kenya's hair spa. We shall see. Who else? Kenya brought up the revenge porn. Look, I gotta take a breath on that. I don't like that it was brought up on here before Love and Marriage Huntsville because it just really, and I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but Kenya is putting it out there and, it needs to be exposed. Yeah, but all that shit need to go on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Period. Like, I think that, like I keep telling y'all not go like this, but I feel like with Kenya, it's like, I don't have a storyline. So what I will do is I will attach myself to somebody else's storyline and yell out stuff. That way I could be relevant at the reunion. That's what it was giving. And Andy, he was sick of this shit. He was over it. He looked annoyed with her. And Candy, honestly. Kenya accused Marlo of calling up Mark. Marlo denied calling him. I don't believe none of that. Why are you worried about that man? Well, that was my husband, and girl, that man never wanted you. Like, the more you do that, my husband, but that was my husband. I'm like, your husband that wanted to live out of town away from you, your husband who won't give you a damn divorce in peace, your husband that don't go and spend time with Brooklyn. Like, girl, like, I think Kenya is Delulu. She tells us one thing and then act like we didn't forgot what you done told us. Girl, let it go. Okay? Let it go. Mark is not a good man, Savannah. Let it go, Kenya. Then they got to talking about Roy. And Sheree mentioned that Roy is out here dating other women. And Kenya got on Sheree. Well, Martell is doing that. Sheree said the inevitable. Okay, like we all rolled our eyes and sucked our teeth. Like, bitch, we knew the relationship wasn't real. Yeah, I kept getting caught up in his stuff. Like, Sheree, shut up. Okay? Shut up. I like the She by She News or the She News. I thought that was funny. Sheree, you kind of need stuff like that. Candy was just looking at her like, girl, I see you didn't hire somebody to help you do that, but not put together them damn fashions. I was cracking up. Because the shit is true. The shit is true. And Candy was all unprepared, but she like, it's Sheree. Like, I could have Ace, Riley, or Blaze get at her, like, or Carmen, like, Candy was like, bitch, you ain't got enough money, Sheree. It was just kind of funny how she was looking at Sheree. But I like Sheree's confidence. Sheree got up out of her seat. 50 plus, honey. That body was banging, honey. Okay, you got to give it to Sheree. I loved her hair. Let me do my best hair. Best hair. Drew, number 1. 2, Sheree. 3, Marlo. 4, Candy. Who the hell else? 5, Sonya. 6, Kenya. Well, 6, Mayetta. 7th, Kenya. Kenya is last. If you don't get up out of here, honey, with that George Washington. They said Marilyn Monroe. Bitch, Marilyn Monroe would never. Okay, Kenya looked like she was going to a... She was going, honey, to be on the set of a remake, honey, of Harlem Nights. That's what, girl, and it looked like somebody shot you in your pinky toe, honey. Okay, like, Kenya just looked toe up. She was not. And Kenya, you a beauty queen. You gotta give, bitch. Okay, you gotta shit on the people. I mean, every time. I was looking forward to Kenya, and she just disappointed. I wish they would allow Marlo to style the girls. I think she would do a good job. I love what Marlo said about each and every one of the girls. I didn't feel like she was that nasty. I think she said Mayetta was Sunday's best. She didn't even go that far in on Kenya. She said she liked the boobage, but Kenya, it was you that had to hurry up. Stop pulling out your gun for a knife fight. Marlo ain't even, y'all can't even get on Marlo now. She has completely backed away from trying to have a issue with Kenya. And Kenya just got to say something. And it's like, Kenya, that's going to be your undoing, because that's going to make Marlo come for you even more. This damn thing, it won't pause. You just, hello, child, when I tell y'all I was pressing the damn button to record, what the hell going on, Spreaker? Damn, this shit was glitching. Y'all don't want Miss Robinson to win today, honey. I pressed that button, you guys, at least 10 times to talk to you all. Child, y'all gonna have to... I'm going to have to talk to my staff, honey. Okay, y'all going to have to get it together. Somebody getting fired. It's going to be you, bitch, that get fired. Because you a one-woman show. But, yeah, Jocelyn, back to her. Carlos helped her, I guess, get in contact with the guy Lemuel. So that's good that he was able to help her, and she reached out to one of her connects, and all you got to do is call one person. That's true, because I remember when I did my ladies' night, I was like, wow, I don't know a lot of women. A lot of my friends, a lot of my old friends, I have moved away. I think one of my friends, is she in, yeah, I'm thinking she in Miami. Yeah. She moved away, and you know how it is when people move. So you like, oh, who am I go get? But honey, I called my homegirl Pam. Shout out to Miss Pamela Morris. Okay, put some respect on my girl's name, honey. Got a master's degree, honey. I am friends with somebody with a master's, honey. That make me feel smart. Okay. But honey, Miss Pamela knew some girls, and just all you got to do. And I'm like, dang, because I want to talk to different women, black women, different ages, married, and she knew them. She invited 3 to 4 women, and we had our ladies' night. And because I was like, I don't know who, I know it'll be me and Pam, but who else we go get? And when I tell you that next morning, everybody had loved me, and like Pam was like, girl, my sister-in-law, she said she will come to see you. She got to be around you again, honey. You got something with you. She was like, everybody was still talking about the ladies' night. They had a good time with me. They just liked me so much, and I liked them. I had a really good time. But yeah, it just goes to show you, all you need to know is one person, and just make that call. But back to the whole Nene situation, it's not going to be that easy. Y'all got to remember, Bravo blackballed her. Do you see what I'm saying? So it does make things a bit harder. But, Nene ain't trying to be on no YouTube. And, she strike me as somebody that's a little bit different, that likes her privacy and, So, girl, what else? What did Sheree say to Candy? Bitch, you could never. I was like, yes, Sheree. She with the way she was walking, she gave Candy a unseen thing. She wanted her to open that bag so bad, honey. She gave Drew a She by Sheree bag. The girls all said they got their stuff finally. Sheree has not turned a profit. She said it will take a couple of years. I'm looking like, Sheree, you like to spend money to look good, to look lavish, but it's like with your business, it's like you don't have no business acumen. You lazy. You come up short there. You run out of gas when it comes to that. And it's like you really need to put more into your shit, because with you, there's no reason why you shouldn't be winning. It's not like you're a person like me or somebody else out here on YouTube. Don't know that many people, don't have the connections, the money. You got every reason to win. So at this point in the game, you must not want to. And it's a values thing, you guys, because everybody don't value being an entrepreneur. But don't pretend to be something that you're not just to appease us. And I think Bravo, maybe Andy, maybe the show put that on her. Like, bitch, you got to finish what you started with She by Sheree. But Sheree, don't do it if it's not you. Just do your little athleisure wear. It look like you have to do athleisure wear because you work out. That's what you're known for. So as long as you stick to that, maybe come out with some supplements, maybe come out with some different vitamin waters and keeping yourself hydrated while you're in the gym, like kind of go that route. I think you'll be good. But just this being sexy and I'm going to say this, you cannot talk about Candy's online boutique tags because like Candy said, it wasn't meant to be expensive. She's not trying to put on and where she can't. Sheree, you're trying to over deliver, right? But meanwhile, you're underperforming and the delivery is not even landing at the right place and the right time. That's why the damn website got all messed up and the people couldn't get their stuff. So it's just like, girl, you do have to get it together. You was cute a few times though. You got Candy together though. When she said, yeah, get on them dirty ass floors. Yes, Sheree. Yes, that's the type of shit I want to hear. Because Candy, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Because y'all know I'm team Candy as far as her business acumen. I think she's a wonderful businesswoman. She's smart. Like Candy be making some good money moves, right? I give her that. But to play devil's advocate and to be on Sheree's side for a minute, Candy, you do say a lot about people's shit, but it's like your shit isn't perfect either. And anytime there's a shooting and even though you may not have nothing to do with it, it do make you look bad. The fact that OLG, it don't look the best. I get it has a certain theme, right? Barnyard theme, I don't know. But I do think you need to step up your decor. You do. And just do the damn thing. You got the money to do it. Y'all know Candy don't like spending her money, but sometimes a few coins spent in the right places. Okay, they do got the Dollar Tree, girl. Maybe you could step it up. Hell, go to Walmart, Target. Get a few things and figure it out, girl. You got that guy, what's his name, Torrin? I think he does like interior design. He does a really good job. Marlo, are you on that Ozempic? You need to leave that shit alone. Y'all seen Tiffany New York Pollard? She too damn skinny. Look, that take me to Rasputia. You too damn skinny. Remember what she said to Thandie Newton's character in Norbit? You just skin and bones and skin? And then Thandie Newton was like, excuse me? I just feel like, we all look the way God, want us to look, Oh, hell no. I'm a Christian. And you ain't gonna sit up here and blame God for the way you look. That's you pushing that plate away. Now I'm gonna go over here and get me a leather bomb and a wine cooler. How you doing? I done missed some words, honey. Oh yeah, she was like, oh hell no, I'm a Christian and you ain't gonna sit up here and blame God for the way you look. That's you pushing that plate away. That's you pushing that plate away. Oh my God, that shit was. Come on, Eddie. Eddie is a fucking clown. Okay. Oh my God, clown. Straight clown. That's my boy. Love him. That's the GOAT right there. Eddie Murphy. A lot of people like Pryor. Pryor was never my dude. Eddie was more like my dude. But y'all know Martin is my favorite. He's even my favorite more than Eddie. But them two right there, and you know I love Life. They started that together. I cherish that because them some fools. I love them in Boomerang. You ain't hit the twist line, not a drop. You don't fuck a feet. David Allen Greer, that's a clown. Straight clown. Okay? I love Boomerang. That was my shit. I love Robin Givens, Halle Berry. I need to watch that because I need to laugh. Yes. I need to go back to my roots. That's what I need to do. Let's get back to the damn show. Oh, I like how they had Candy's movie coming on Peacock right after Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, why do it say uncensored, but it don't say that on cable, though? So, anybody notice that? They showing a bit more, I heard, on the Peacock. That's where I watch my reunion. Candy says Sheree had shots in her face. But out of Candy and Sheree, who won? Sheree did. Her delivery, it was pretty good. She stepped it up because normally Sheree can be very boring at the reunion. She could be very boring. But yeah, her and Martell not together again. Yeah, because he out here, she was, and this was Sheree meant. Because you know Sheree starts stuttering when she lying. Okay, but Sheree was saying, yeah, his stuff keeps getting mixed up with me. What she meant was, we got one storyline on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we got another one on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this nigga ain't claiming me. Exactly. Drew called Courtney Ralph's unverifiable cousin. I thought that was funny. Candy coded lies. I thought that was funny. Drew, you know you kissed that girl, okay? But I was disappointed that Marlo denied it and said that she only saw 80%. It was like, come on, Marlo. Come on. Because Candy was trying to get Marlo to, agree to it. But yeah, Drew, everybody know your ass be lying. And it's just really not a good look. They got on Courtney for the calling Drew a bitch. And Courtney said she was just repeating what Drew had said. And it's just like, to me, it's water under the bridge. Drew, you're not mad about that. You mad because you think that this woman been fucking your husband. Okay, that's what it is, honey. Okay? They got a thing going on. Okay? Yeah, I'm kind of looking at Courtney a bit sideways. Like, girl, are you fucking Ralph? Because you coming off. And then, Courtney said Ralph is hurt by Drew cheating on him allegedly with Ty, and Ralph ain't hurt. Ralph been cheating. I told y'all, Drew don't owe him shit. You don't owe nobody nothing that's not treating you right. Now, I also want to say this, quiet is kept. Okay. I know the men ain't gonna like this. I know y'all think it take forever and a day to get over a nigga, but it don't take all day to get over a motherfucker that's not treating you right. Ask me how I know. Okay? Ask me how I know. So if she moved on like that, she had been sick of his shit and it was only a matter of time. Period. But she don't owe him shit. He was lying to her, gaslighting her, cheating on her. I believe he was doing all of that. He was keeping up a lot of confusion. Separating from her, punishing her. All of that is mean, maniac behavior. Didn't the damn therapist call him a maniac? He's a narcissist. Like, for real, guys. Narcissist. That's all I could say. Okay? And that's what a narcissist will do. They will have you chasing them. Like him moving to the other room. He knows that would hurt her. He knew walking into the room, hugging and kissing other ladies before her. He knew that would hurt her, but that didn't stop him from doing that. Disrespectful. That's why these niggas don't want to go to therapy. Okay? Because they intend on fucking you over. That's why I always tell you to get your money. Get your money. Treat it like a job, bitch. Okay? Treat it like a job. Treat it like a business. Okay? Don't give your heart to just anybody. Make sure they got yours, you got theirs. You know, it's a mutually beneficial situation. All your relationships need to be beneficial for you. Don't be playing into this with love, because men don't love like that. They show their love by providing, by protecting, by honoring you, keeping their dick in their pants. Okay, that's probably one of the biggest ones. Because they can say no. They can help themselves if they want to. Some of y'all buy into that. That's another problem we have with women. Y'all buy into men not being able to be faithful to you. So you buy it. Remember what Evelyn Lozada and Chad did? She bought into it. Well, yeah, I at least want you to tell me. Now he like, yeah, bitch, okay. All I gotta do is tell you, okay. I'm gonna fuck this bitch and I ain't telling you shit, but you let me know it's okay. You cannot do that with men. No is no. You want to be black and white with men. You want to be very simple. You don't want to leave, no options for them. You got to make decisions for them. No. Yes. Hell no. Okay, like you got to have boundaries with them and they respect you for it. They are a lot like children. Children respect boundaries. Some of them. Unless they're a little Chucky doll, honey, in the making. They respect structure, discipline. They do. They know that you are worth your salt if you're willing to put those things in place. They know they could take you seriously. You've seen children like Kim Zolciak with her kids where they don't take her seriously. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2. Y'all remember the one scene with her and Candy in the past? And then Candy was like, well, I'm not understanding this countdown. Because Candy, no, go grab the damn belt. Shit. That's what you do. I don't need no damn belt. Okay? My mama, she would do belts, but she would just grab you with her hands. Okay? You would have thought her ass was picking flowers. The way she'd just grab your ass up. I told your ass, no candy. Okay, she would pinch the shit out of you too. And she didn't give a damn if you was at church. She'd kick you or pinch you. You always got the motherfucking message. You on thin ice. Okay, my mother used to always say, y'all cruising for a bruising. Oh, child. I remember one time my brother came through the door. I said, God damn, I didn't know my mother was a football player. When I tell you she tackled his motherfucking ass down to that ground. Bitch, where you think you going? You ain't going. She whooped my brother with the refrigerator. I said, how the hell you whoop somebody? I remember I had told her he was bullying me like always. My brother was a Sagittarius. Ain't that crazy? And I had a baby with a fucking Sagittarius. Crazy as hell. And some of the same experiences, honestly. It's crazy. But yeah, whooped his ass as soon as I told her that. One thing I'll say about my mother, like when I said my brother was bothering me, she would get on that shit. When I used to tell her somebody bothering Shemmy, she get right on that shit. What they do? What they say, Shammy? Not to my baby. That's my baby. You my baby. My mother would hit me because I had whooped my daughter. That's how I had to get rid of her, y'all. She was doing too much. Hitting me. I'm like, look, I'm grown. I got a kid. I'm grown. I can't be getting my ass whooped in front of my daughter. Like, come on, that ain't how this supposed to go. It got to the point with my daughter, she was like, I'm going to tell your mother on you. I was like, what type of shit is this? Can a girl get some respect? I'm providing for you. Okay, look, who said that? I was looking at this little girl like, damn, you don't respect, because she thought my mother was her mother. I'm like, no, I'm your mother. Hello, I'm here. Damn. Child, it was crazy. For real, because my mother had that personality. She just take over. And we're her daughters, and technically, I'm her daughter, she her granddaughter, but I can't have that. I'm grown. And my mother, one time, she threatened me in the hotel room. Don't you put your hands on my baby. I'll beat your ass. I was like, okay, this lady is crazy. The violence. I can't do this. They talk about Sheree's birthday dinner. Sheree looked Andy up and down with I'm not paying for everybody. My man is to pay for me, and he doesn't have to pay for everybody. And girl, just say the nigga didn't have it. The nigga wasn't on your level. That's another reason why Sheree is suddenly not interested, because this nigga ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. Them kids taking that money. Child, then Andy read, Sheree, you have a very interesting relationship with bills. Candy started cracking up because it's true. That's another thing about this reunion that I did. Like, they was reading each other with the truth. Okay? Because, Sheree, girl, you don't believe in paying nobody. Okay, there's some man, he on the internet talk about she still ain't paid him for she by Sheree. She has some receipt here, and I'm like, Sheree, girl, you like Drew. I don't know what to believe. Shit, your integrity is all over the place, if it's there at all. Okay, it look like it's non-existent. It's extinct, girl. It's an endangered species, girl. I love Candy's bob. I love that color. Child, Drew called out Sheree for not paying for the balloons, and Andy said he got it, honey, for his homegirl. They brought up Johnny and how Candy allegedly stole his idea for the OLG. See, that shit that Phaedra, though. Phaedra was helping Johnny, honey, and I know she was happy to help. Okay, I heard she did some other stuff to Candy. Okay. So, honey, yeah, that they ain't gonna never be friends again. It's too many lines have been crossed, honey, with Phaedra and the Candy, honey. They talked about this photo of Sheree, and I don't know. I guess they was talking about her nose job. She looked like Drew in the photo. She didn't look like no damn Drew. Drew is prettier than Sheree, so I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Okay, and then Sheree was like, well, that's the worst picture of me. And Drew was like, but that looks just like me. And I'm like, shut up. Okay. They get on Candy for saying she didn't believe that Drew's sister had a mental illness. It's because Drew lies so much. Yeah, but Candy, that ain't got nothing to do with Drew. You can't conflate her with her sister, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like, who would lie? Well, some people would lie, but yeah, I thought that was a bit too much. That was a bit stupid, because Drew's sister actually seems pretty credible. Hell, she makes Drew look better. I'm telling y'all, with all the people that Allison didn't work with, and she didn't clap back at Candy, honey. Yes. She thought her statement on the Speak On It, honey, was offensive, and it was. Just come out and apologize and make it light and say, hey, I didn't know, and, all will be forgotten, because everybody make mistakes, and we all, can be ignorant to certain things. That's fine, But Candy, her pride ain't gonna let her do that. Sonya was pregnant. I guess this is her second baby. Remember, she had her miscarriage, so she ended up getting pregnant again. I'm happy for them. Baby is due on Christmas. Dr. Jackie will be delivering the baby. And baby, I cannot wait for Married to Medicine, okay? Child, that damn Drew threw a bone at Courtney. Marlo said, honey, don't throw shit over here. Marlo, what happened to your reads? Like, Marlo used to have a slick ass tongue. This is season 4, you guys. Y'all remember that, Marlo? What happened? She is so different now. Marlo used to be quick. When I tell you Marlo was getting the girls together season 4, she got Candy's ass good. And now it's like, I don't know, the reads are just like, I don't know, she don't be getting people together because she could really destroy Drew. Marlo said she's not big in the bedroom. Yeah, because all you care about is clothes and damn labels. And Kenya made some reference to Marlo is used to, because they got to talking about Roy, and that's when Kenya really lost me. Because she kept trying to shade Marlo, and you just look stupid. Andy was like, he dated the both of you. Just let it go. No, that wasn't no date. That wasn't no date. I mean, Marlo is used to getting money from the guys. That's smart. Shit, what are you doing over there letting a goddamn narcissist drive you up a hill? Okay, still ain't divorced. Marlo would have been probably working Mark's pockets, but your ass don't do that. So to me, I don't know. I was like, oh, Kenya is not Kenya no more. I think she had 1 or 2 moments, you guys, but I was like, just not the same no more. A couple of them I noticed, they just not the same at these reunions. But Kenya was right, honey. She read Kim Zolciak ass for filth. Oh, when I tell you she got her together, and Sheree acts so stupid when they talk about Kim. Because Kim was like, is Kenya still alive? And Kenya was like, of course she would want me dead, because I got her ass together. I took her through there. And she did. I love them going back and forth. That's a good one. They talked about Sheree going from bone collector to peacemaker. She ain't no peacemaker. She ain't mature enough. I think she thinks she is, but she's not. They got on her for always coming at Drew, and maybe she should have called her on the phone about the whole lawsuit thing instead of bringing it up in front of the girls. Sheree, y'all are not friends, so y'all need to stop acting like y'all friends. Even Kenya thinking that Sheree is gonna be loyal to her. Sheree ain't never loyal to nobody. Okay? She loyal to Kim Zolciak, but she ain't nobody's friend, really. I never got that vibe from Sheree. I think that she's cool with Courtney, Marlo, and Sonya. She may care for them, but the other women on the other couches, she don't care about y'all. Drew, she gonna drag you every chance, she can get. You an easy read. So it's like, I might as well go after her. Okay? They talked about Drew and the $1,000 lawsuit. Drew said it wasn't about the money. She can't allow anybody to extort her or come after her character. So, fair enough. They called out Kenya for not having on Gucci at the Gucci brunch. I thought that was a really good thing. And I heard that episode actually did pretty good in ratings. Kenya says she doesn't really like logos and stuff like that, and that's cool. That's all right with me, because and don't get me wrong, I love how Marlo dressed. Marlo kind of made a face, but I kind of like people that, even though they have money, they are not spending all their money on clothes and labels and, all this stuff. So, all this frivolous stuff. So, that's all right, Kenya. Oh, Kenya had a Gucci scrunchie. Girl, that ain't nothing. They get on Sheree for being confrontational with the girls only in her confessionals, not in person. Sheree be saying shit in person. She do. Sheree is she not good for the show because she's too inconsistent. You have to be, I don't know. Just gotta be interesting and stable and, They talked about Courtney could have been Kenya's doctor. Courtney was like, clearly I'm smart enough to be. She said it was Kenya's karma. Kenya, you are a mean girl. And I think when we say that, it be unnecessary. It be the person didn't even do nothing to you and you just go all in. Like I stand by what I said though, even though I know y'all don't like Courtney. Courtney sees Kenya for who she is. Kenya doesn't like it. That's it. She don't like it. She don't want to be called out. She feel like I'm a veteran on the show. You're not good enough. I'm not letting you in. And Kenya wasn't like that at first. So I kind of missed that part of her that would embrace everybody and kind of be cool with everybody. Now I feel like it's very mean girl, very snotty and snobby. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit with me and I'm going to throw you off of my boat. You've always kind of had that about you. And I don't know. I don't think Kenya do good with new people. Remember how she treated Kim Fields? It's so funny they glossed right over all of that, honey, on the Carlos King interview. I'm like, Kenya was mean as hell to Kim Fields. They glossed right over that. Yeah, but I apologize. No, it don't matter that you apologize to her. That was another time you was just unnecessarily just mean, just dismissive, nasty. And your fan base, they won't keep you honest. And you was on here talking about keeping it honest, but girl, you gotta do that. It's just a mean, I don't know, it's just very like, I don't know, it's just nasty. So nasty and so rude. Yeah, it's very curt, if you know what I mean. They talked about Kenya's Birmingham trip. Was she planning? It's like, Andy, stop saying that it's from such and such, from Alabama and all this shit. You know it's you. You know that trip Kenya put together was a whole bunch of bullshiggity. Okay, I don't even think she was really scheduled to perform. She kept getting hurt and, it just, Kenya, girl. It's like you had these struggle storylines, okay? And girl, we're not here for that. And it don't look like Andy is here for that either. But like I told y'all, Kenya and Candy, either or both, they can go. They really can. They bring up Candy always being away. I'm like, well, shit, is that a problem? But yeah, it's like she didn't have time for the group. Candy said she was going through a lot with Escape and, so busy. And so I guess, honey, I know that was Andy that wrote that question. Like, shit, we can give your peach to somebody else. Okay. Yeah. And get rid of Mayetta. Kenya, Candy, Mayetta. Goodbye. I would fill it in with some other people. I would. You can get rid of Sheree too. And keep everybody else, even Courtney. I kind of like Courtney. She messy as hell. But I just want to see. What's up with her and Ralph. Girl, you better not been fucking your cousin. Okay? You better not been fucking your cousin. Oh, I can't talk, honey. I remember, child, the weirdest shit happened to me, you guys, in my 20s. I was working at this job, And my dad was with this woman, and I ended up being with her son. It was crazy. And I dated her son and child. But before that, though, we was calling each other brother and sister. And then the people at the job, honey, my friends, honey, they was like, well, I guess you fucking your brother now, huh? I said, shut up. Oh, that was funny. You can't trust people though when they put that brother or cousin up on there. And then even Andy said, honey, it was a weak connection between Ralph and Courtney. You can't really trust that. So they could still be screwing, honey. Oh, they end with Courtney and Drew going at it, and I guess Courtney was saying that, Drew wanted Ralph to adopt her son so she could collect child support and be with her lesbian lover. And Drew was like, oh, you didn't know the cameras were rolling? Courtney says, oh, I knew. And I believe Courtney. Courtney was talking like she knew the cameras were rolling. So it's like, Drew, shut up. Like, girl, she knew what she was saying and doing in that moment. But I just want to see how all of this is going to play out with Drew, Courtney, and Ralph. And has Courtney been screwing Ralph? Cousin Ralph? Okay, Cutting Ralph. Just call me Cut Pete. Lucky, Lil Lucky. Remember Poetic Justice? That's funny. Them new type of cousins that they is though. Shame on Tupac. What was his damn name? Lucky in Chicago, Aisha and Justice for crashing that damn barbecue. Shame on y'all just to get some barbecue. They was like, it's alright, we go eat. I gotta watch Poetic Justice. Okay, that's my movie. Okay. You weak. You a weak ass punk. You think you the shit just cause you work out? You ain't buff. I wish I never would have met your sorry ass. You's a sorry motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Brush that weak ass fade. Niggas' dick can't stay hard for more than 5 minutes. What the fuck you do? Take steroids? And then she said the part, honey, that we all love to say to our men to put them niggas in their place. Just go ahead. Finish him. Mortal Kombat style. Okay? That's the reason why I'm fucking somebody else. You could hear a pin drop, honey. Child, that's my movie, honey. Okay? That is my movie. You already remember the one scene with Maya Angelou and them women and they was judging Aisha. Look at that child. That child ain't been more married, honey, than the man in the moon. I don't know what the hell they said. Ooh, she was flirting with another man, honey. Oh, that's how all this started. That's how that's how that all started. Isha is that bitch, though. Isha, that's who y'all need to be. Just don't get your ass whooped. You whoop his ass. Or, get somebody else, honey. But yeah, Isha was doing it. But, maybe she wasn't doing it. Because then that lady Tyra called her out. What is her name? She was so pretty. Jessie. All I do is dress and rest. Love don't live here anymore. That nigga ain't got no credit cards. Well, then shit, you was a fool. Jessie told her, right? Okay, you don't fight a man with your fist. You fight him with his wallet. Okay, that's the game, honey, right there. Miss Robinson been trying to tell y'all. Hallelujah, honey, yes. Ooh, child, they got the Holy Ghost, honey. Well, maybe I just see a damn ghost, but either way, y'all know where the hell I'm coming from. Okay, that's my shit. Okay, I got to get back to my movies. That's all I got for y'all. If I missed some things, honey, put it in the comments. Put your favorite part Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.